welcome to channel. Today I'm going to explain why I haven't had a girlfriend for 46 years. Right, I know that's hard to believe because I'm 13, right? But I haven't had a girlfriend for 46 years. And I'm wondering, why don't I get no bitches? Like, my friend Jamal's got some bitches. Tyrone. Yeah, but they're all snow bunnies, to be fair. We all know Jamal and Tyrone like some snow bunnies. You can tell why, don't you? And they play D1 basketball. So after this, I go and I get a girlfriend. You see, her name was Tyler. Wait. Her name was Bushmeat. Right, and Bushmeat, that sounds so wrong, holy shit. Her name was Bushmeat, right? And Bushmeat had a lot of dandruff. And dandruff wasn't my thing. So, I started calling her Snowflake instead of Bushmeat. And, yeah, I have dry skin myself, which can be classified as dandruff, to be fair. But it's not as bad as someone that we know called Bushmeat. So, Bushmeat didn't go to school. She left school in like year 2, right? So she's mentally challenged, right? She's just genuinely mentally retarded. No offense to people with Down syndrome, you know, because I don't want to get cancelled by the media. I'm joking, right? So I talked to her, right? And everything's going well. And then I break up with her. And I bet you're saying, why? Well, because she couldn't get up in the morning, you see. I wanted to go out with her, right? Like, one day, I asked her to wake up at 10, please. She promised me she would, right? And then she just wakes up at 10 p.m. And I ask her, how retarded are you? And then she says, 4. Like, it's a maths question. What? And so, I'm like to her, that's not the answer, mate. And then she says, mate, I'll get you. And then she starts beating me. Not like that. And then once she starts beating me, I realise this isn't a relationship I want to be in. So I break up with her. And let me tell you, the effects of this are so good, right? To the point where I now have a crush on a different girl. Let's call her Josh. Hi Josh, I know you're watching this. Right. And my friend, who's Josh's brother, asks Josh out. And he says no, because, well, that's incest. So, I'm thinking about asking her out. But my friend says no because he already asked her out. But I'm like, I want to date this guy. Well, girl, sorry. And this girl means the entire world to me at the minute. I love you, Josh. And so, yeah, and stuff, right? So I kind of asked her out, and she said no. And I don't understand why. Like, I'm the sexiest man on the planet. I'm the sexiest man on the planet, right? I'm really tall. I'm 7'2", as you can see right now, right? So, like, anyways, back to Josh. I realised, after Josh rejected me, that I don't need to go for girls anymore. And I should probably just say a single man, because that's what's best for me, right? So after I make this decision, a girl, let's call her Barbara, well, her name's Barbara, starts looking at me funny. And she starts flirting with me, especially on text. And I ask, why are you flirting with me? And then she tells me, I know your address. And I'm like, why do you know my address? That's a bit weird, you fucking weirdo. And then she says, because I do. And I'm like, okay, stop stalking me. And then she says, you want to go out sometime? And I say, yes. Like, I don't mind going out. I have nothing to do on the weekend. And then straight after, I say, yes. She says, do you want to go out? And then I say no, because obviously I'm not attracted to anyone. And then she gets 5 of her friends to ask me out. And I call the police, right? And they bombard her. And she just belly bounces them all. And I'm not sure what to do about this, right? Hey up. And she just belly bounces them all. So, me being Harry Potter, right? Harry Potter's twin brother that's way more successful because I managed to kill someone with a nose. I whip it out and say Avada Kedavra. And turns out she's so big, right, to the point where I actually can't get rid of her. It just removes a layer of fat. And she has 1,000 layers of fat, right? Who the fuck are these guys? This is a bit weird. One's on a bike and one's not. That's cool. Anyways. Right, I'll be right back because I look my age. That's a bit of shit. Anyways. These guys are just talking to me, calling me a fucking moron, this big guy. Right here with fucking fishing rods calling me a moron. We've got fishing rods on a very dry trail. Right. Anyways, as I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah. Anyways, so I try this, but now I have to run away from her. And that's where I succeed. Because I managed to get away from her, because obviously she can't run, but then she walks really slowly. But when she puts her foot on the ground, boom! Magnitude 27 earthquake. Right? And after this magnitude 27 earthquake happens, you know, 6-7. Well, I obviously die. Psych, because that's why I'm recording this video. I have learned the ability to fly, guys. Look. Just ignore my dreadful shoes, right? And I fly, and she uses all her power with that, so I can just cut her head off. I go, what do I call it? Jammer breathing, first form. Uncle Jammer talks. Welcome to channel. And I slice her head off, right? And I realised that this guy is just like the strongest person. This girl's the strongest person there is, right? Because she might as well just be a demon king, you know? If you've watched Demon Slayer, right? Because she just fucking regenerates her head. And I realised we're in the middle of the night. We've never been out in the daytime, so I have to fend her off till daytime. And I managed to do that, right? And she dies. So cool, innit? Yeah. So, you know. And anyways, let me tell you about the pros of being single. No worries about giving women gifts. No worries about women being mad at you, because I really don't like that. No worries about being depressed for no reason after 3 months. No reason to tell anyone shit. A reason to go outside and feel the fresh air instead of going inside for some reason. And as I was saying, yeah. So I think that those are pros of being single, to be fair. But here's the cons. If you like someone, you're eternally worried that they're going to reject you, right? Not a problem for me, because I'm not going to ask her out. Because I like Josh again, don't tell anyone. And yeah. So like and subscribe.